So this past Sunday, the Grammys just happened at Los Angeles where Ye got nominated for Carnival. Unfortunately, he did not receive an award. However, just receiving a nomination is more than enough for him to receive some sort of recognition. He did, however, arrive with a very controversial outfit, including his wife as well, but this video isn't focusing on that particular event. I do, however, want to talk about Ye's after party that happened after the Grammys, where he discussed his next album, rumors, what he feels about AI, and I just want to quickly talk about this situation because as a longtime fan of Ye, I don't really know what to expect. I'm very excited for the next album. However, with everything that he said in this after party, I really don't know where to feel about it. So let me just give you the quick details, and then after, let's discuss my opinions on it. All right, so about this interview, let me begin with the good parts about this interview, right? He actually asked the right questions, like regarding music, regarding AI, questions that fans want to know. And for that, I do give him a lot of props for that. If you watch the first interview, I want to say around last year or so, if I can find it, I'll post it in this video. He basically goes over just really unnecessary questions and a lot of unprofessionalism, like just glazing all over the entire video and glazing in front of Ye, things like that. And again, I know it's what he wants to hear, but it doesn't serve any purpose whatsoever. So compared to the very first interview that we did see with these two, a million times better, and there's so much more improvement. So during the interview, Ye confirms the release date of the album Bully, which is most likely going to be June 15, the same day as Northwest's birthday. However, this is Ye that we're talking about. He does like to delay the album a lot, and he does like to change the release date, so we can't really be for sure that this is just something to go off of as of what we know. So one of the biggest and most concerning questions that was asked in this interview was what Ye thinks about AI and autotune. He basically calls it the next generation of autotune, where if used correctly, can be very beneficial in terms of music and songs and creating and producing music as well. In this interview, he uses an example how AI can be used to separate vocals from a snippet, whether you want to sample a certain song or whatever it might be. He uses an example how you can distinguish and separate, the AI voice or whatever it might be, and kind of just separate the two, right? However, this is a little bit concerning just because we have heard tracks before on Vultures 1 and Vultures 2 where Ye does use very obvious points of AI, and it just doesn't sound great.
You haven't got a penthouse that I can rent out. I can see Rick James.
There's times where the voice is stuttering, it's clearly just very robotic, and it just doesn't sound clear. And if this is an example of what we might hear on Bully, then I really don't know how I feel about this album at this point. He also then went on to describe AI as a very similar idea as autotune from 808s and Heartbreaks, kind of like the fact that you can add a filter through it. However, again, as a fan of Ye and a lot of classical albums, I grew up with listening College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, and even 808s and Heartbreaks, right? Here's the thing that rubs me the wrong way. First of all, I don't know where Ye's coming from, but this is nowhere near the same. The fact that you're actually, singing, rapping, or whatever vocals it is, it's actually yourself. The fact that AI just kind of just wrote the lyrics, ran it through a vocalizer, whatever AI machine, whatever you want to call it, and it just feels lazy and sloppy. The fact that this is Kanye West, the guy who made Graduation, the guy who made Late Registration, the guy who made College Dropout, the fact that he's now using AI on, studio albums that may or may not release, it's disappointing to hear. And as a fan of Ye, I really don't know how to feel about this album. I don't know if I'm going to be excited. I don't know if I should just wait. Maybe I'm completely proven wrong and he decides to record actual vocals. Again, I really don't know how to feel about this album. In the interview, Ye sort of explains that he wants to use AI as a way to separate the vocals and instrumentals when taking a sample from a song and using it into his own songs. If this is the case, then Bully will sound very unique, and maybe it does take AI in a very different way. However, if he decides to use it as how we saw in Vultures 1 and Vultures 2, where we just hear very sloppy AI voiceovers and filters where it's clearly AI and it's clearly robotic, then I really don't know how to think. and I really don't know how I feel about it. My biggest thing is that I just want these songs to feel like actual genuine songs and something that there's a lot of passion into them. He clearly still cares about music. From how we see in this interview, he still has some sort of passion. It's still there. However, with this whole AI thing, I don't know if it's going to be like Vulture's One AI or if it's going to be something completely different, how he claims it's going to be. If it's innovative, if it changes something different, then I see nothing wrong to it. If it's sloppy, then yes, I don't like where this is going. I guess the only thing I can say for now is that we're just going to have to wait and see where this album goes. That's really all I wanted to talk about, and if you have anything to say, please let me know in the comment section below. Just wanted to make a quick little video discussing about this topic, and I think it's something that we all need to, talk about. If it's innovative, and I hope it's not used in the wrong hands where artists get sloppy and decide to use AI for everything. Just something that I wanted to get off my mind regarding music. Over the past couple months, we've seen a lot of AI covers on YouTube that it's done in a very fun way, and there's nothing wrong with that, my personal opinion. However, if you're using an actual studio recorded album and you throw in a couple of vocals that use AI to imitate someone's voice or whatever it might be, and it still sounds sloppy, that's where I feel like it's not exactly appropriate. I just don't want this to be the standard, and artists decide to use this sort of AI technology. I hope it's used in the right way, and I hope it's used in the way that he claims it to be used in the interview. Anyway, that's all I really just wanted to talk about quickly in this video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this whole AI situation going on, and I'd like to know your thoughts. Let's have a discussion in the chat below. But just really quick before we finish this video, I just want to give a big thank you to everyone that watched my last video. It blew up in numbers that I never thought was going to be possible, and we're very close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So once again, thank you so much for the support. I cannot thank you all enough. There's going to be plenty of great things coming to this channel, like vlogs, real life scenarios, traveling vlogs, etc., things like that. So there's plenty of stuff to look forward to. I'm not going to stick to just doing video essays all the time. I just want to quickly just mention that really quick to anyone new subscribers. Thank you once again. I cannot appreciate you all enough, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much. Peace, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.